Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another apecoin price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments here on the apecoin chart. And before I do so, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a brief of what has been happening, where you can see that apecoin, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, taking us to an all-time high at around the $28.24 mark. And in that movement to the upside, it was not an impulsive movement but much of a three-wave structure to the upside, taking us to an all-time high. And after seeing the all-time high, we started this impulsive movement to the lower side, which has now given us a low at around the $2.5971 mark, and giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, you can see that apecoin is down more than 90%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the low for this impulsive movement to the lower side. And whatever we expect next after seeing the low for that movement to the lower side is a bit of a bounce to the upside, maybe obeying the Elliot wave structures. And I believe that is what has been happening here on the apecoin chart, and that is better seen here on the 4-hour chart, where you can see that after making our low at around the $2.59 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, which has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where we can have that as the first wave to the upside, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5, making its peak at around the $4.6 mark, and also completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 is a corrective movement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is corrective, we also expect an ABC corrective structure, and we are seeing that ABC corrective structure right here in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, and getting to see whether this second wave has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of a second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the $3.59 mark and the $3.35 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2. And whatever we expect after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2 is an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios here on the apecoin chart. And first sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $6.45 mark, and that is the minimum that I will expect apecoin to do in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And before I draw out that is a fractal wave within the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3, we had a chart pattern that was in formation after seeing the formation of that second wave, which gave us a breakout to the upper side, which is a triangle, which is right here. You can see that apecoin continued to push to the apex of the triangle, then gave us a breakout to the upper side, and the minimum target area of the breakout was being given by the height of the triangle, and that was giving me a minimum target area back to around the $4.01 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. We have also managed to break above the 20-day MA, which is now acting as support for us to continue pushing even higher. And in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, which is a fractal wave, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation. And there are chances that whatever we are seeing right here might be the formation of that wave 1 to the upside, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. So we can have that as the wave 1. Then I'm expecting a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside to complete the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. But for now, it's too early for me to say that we have made the high for this wave 1 to the upside, because from what you can see here on the apecoin chart, there's still room for us to continue pushing higher. You can see that the momentum for us to continue pushing higher has not yet cooled off, and there are chances of making one more new high, lower high, in the formation of that wave 1 to the upside. Then from there, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this second wave to the lower side, and that is the short term and the long term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the apecoin chart. And if we take a look at the indicators that is on the RSI to give us a bit of an idea of what could be happening next in the formation of this wave 1, on the RSI we are trading at around the 81 mark, meaning we have managed to get into the overbought region, and that would mean there are chances that the high for this first wave might be in at around the $4.2 mark, and very soon we can expect a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a second wave for us, because we also have massive room on the RSI to support any movements to the lower side. That is the first possible scenario that can play out. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we are seeing we had printed a bullish crossover here, and we are still seeing an increase in the buying momentum, meaning there are still chances that we might continue pushing higher and make one more lower high in the formation of this first wave to the upside. Then from there we can expect a confirmation in the formation of this second wave, and I'll be keeping you updated on that. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and that's the update for apecoin.